Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your February 2023 reading. Spirit, let's see what's going on for Capricorn. What's going on for Cappy? So there is an extended. Yes, I'm starting to do extendeds finally over on Patreon. So it's a membership site and it is extremely cheap. I only have one tier and yeah, it's less than 10 bucks Canadian. So I think you should hop on over because you get content for all 12 signs plus bonus stuff you can't get anywhere else. All right, let's take a look at your cards though. First up for February, we have the Moon, Secrets, Mystery. And then we have the Fool, a new beginning of some sort, followed up by the Sun. What? Best card in the deck. So here are my first thoughts. First glance with the Moon. Because of the other cards that are out here on the board, I'm saying that there is something obviously that you're wanting to do or thinking about doing. It could be something brand new. It could be a brand new thought coming in, but it's something where you don't have complete clarity on what it is that's going on. I'm not feeling anything malicious, like people are hiding stuff or whatever, but it's just that there's some mystery or suspense or unknown about this situation, okay? And this is as we're coming into February. So as we go through the month, what I'm seeing is you making a change. And you know what? That came out, which really isn't the Fool, but it could be. So yeah, there's some kind of change coming. And it's about around a new start, a fresh start, new opportunity, something brand new. The Fool's a new journey, right? And you're raring to go and almost a devil may care attitude. I'm doing this and this is where I'm going. This is where I'm headed. Let's do it, right? That kind of energy. And then this is throughout the month of February, right? So we follow it up by the end of the month with the Sun card. And with it being the best card in the deck, this is joy, this is happiness, this is like the perfect life. This is just that feeling of satisfaction and gratification and gratitude, all of those wonderful things wrapped up in one package. Fascinating. I didn't say interesting, I said fascinating. So we're gonna get our oracle cards now and see what this is about. Oh, one's falling out. Ooh, I got an itch in my head. Got bugs in my head. No, I'm kidding. Pretty sure I don't. Pretty sure. Okay, let's see. What do we got? Need a couple more cards. So yeah, extended readings, kids. Something I've played around with a few times and now I'm like, you know what? I'm doing it. Extended readings. And the thing I like about the Patreon thing, like I follow a few people on Patreon and it's a bit of a different community. You're building a different community doing that. That's not what I want this one. So yeah, it's kind of fun, right? So let's go build that community together, Capricorn. I would love that if you would join me over there. So last card. Oh my God, everything's taking up so much room. Why does my table seem so crowded today? Do I have too much crap? Maybe, probably. That's all right. Let's look at the cards. Okay. So we're going to look at the cards that came out for the Moon. We have, hang on, I need my glasses because you know half the time I can't read the cards. Okay, so the first card out, Under the Moon. So this is the unknown, right? We have Hair, and this is around cycles. Interesting that it came out under the moon and it's around cycles. And then we have Cave, which is Sanctuary. Okay, here's what I'm getting. Literally the moon and cycles. If you don't follow the moon cycles, you probably should, at least for the month of February. Start now. Throughout the month of February, do a little research into the moon phases and what happens and maybe things you can do through those phases. I think this is what's going to help you navigate what's going on this month. I mean, everything looks good so far. We'll see what the rest of the cards say. But the point is that it's a good idea for you to watch what's going on. And if nothing else, I would look at the full moon and the new moon in every month, okay? But this is especially important for February, okay? And the sanctuary piece with this cave is, as you are looking at whatever the situation is, right, in relation to the moon cycles and stuff, it's even better if you put a ritual to it. I don't push this stuff very much. If you've been watching me for any length of time, this is not something that I promote per se, but because this is what's coming up in the cards, Yeah, I would take some time at the full moon at least and the new moon to kind of look at what's happening, right? Take a look into some of the astrology. If nothing else, and I'll say, okay, I'm going to say it again. And then if nothing else, at the new moon, think about what it is you want to create this month. What do you want to create? What do you want to bring in? At the full moon, right through to the full moon, and then at the full moon, think about anything you want to let go, right? Going into March. What do you want to let go? What do you want to fall away? Out with the old and in with the new kind of energy, okay? So now when we look at the Fool, so this is this new adventure, right, throughout the month, the first card we have is bring love into the situation. This is new moon in Aquarius. And funny, we're in Aquarius season, right? Happy birthday. Oh, well, you might not. You might be in Aquarius rising or moon or north node or something like that. But anyway, that came out. So happy birthday to whoever needs to see that with strong Aquarius in your chart. Okay, so anyway, bring love into the situation is, and I'm peeking at the other cards here. Bringing love into the situation is looking at everything from your heart space, okay? It's not about like, this is a love connection or whatever. I mean, it could be overall, right? But the point is that whatever this endeavor is that you are exploring or decide to take on through the month of February, you need to make sure that your heart is in it. You need to make sure that it is right for you and that it is right for others as well. Like, that's not going to cause any harm. Normally, I wouldn't bring that kind of talk into a reading either, but I'm compelled to say that. So make sure that you're doing this from your heart space and for the right reasons, okay? And then the other card that came out is Wizard of Awareness. So this is sort of like the Fool and the Hermit working together. The Wizard of Awareness is sanctuary. See? It's cave. It's going within. But the Wizard of Awareness is saying, listen, you little fool. I know you're having a great time. I know you're really excited about doing this. But you make sure that as you're going about this journey, as you're starting this journey, that you're prepared, right? You've done the research, you have the resources you need, or at least to get started, right? You don't have to have everything buttoned down, but make sure you know if you're getting on a plane to go to Italy for 5 months, that you at least packed a bag, right? Yeah, you don't have to bring your whole life with you, but bring your toothbrush and a clean pair of underwear. You know what I'm saying? So this is what the Wizard of Awareness is saying. Make sure you understand what's going on as you're going about the journey from a practical perspective, but double down with that. The Wizard of Awareness is also speaking to this moon card energy, which is saying make sure you know everything. Remember how I said there's stuff that you don't know, stuff that's to be revealed, might be clouded, kind of vague or ambiguous. Make sure you know what you're getting into. Okay? And this isn't to scare you. It's just so you're prepared, right? And ultimately, we're ending with the Sun card. Speaking of the Sun card, what does the end of the month look like? The first card that came out is Mistress of the Labyrinth. My soul knows the way, and the only way out is through. So you can't take shortcuts, okay? Innately, your higher self, your inner being, whatever, your spark of the divine in you, knows what's right and knows what you need to do. The Fool, as he or she sets out on their journey, sometimes doesn't think of those things, and that's why the Wizard of Awareness is here. By the end of the month, it's saying, okay, you're thinking about some shortcuts. You're thinking of other ways you can go about this. You know what? Go back to your original thoughts and plans, if you actually had any. Well, you're Capricorn. Come on, of course you did. But look back on your original plans to make sure that as you leave January going into February, everything flows through. It continues on. You may need to tweak before you move into February or into March, from February into March, right? And then the next card that came out with the Sun is, hang on, make sure I know this, Resilience. Rise above tribulations. So this is also, this is speaking to this card, right? You have to go through it. If there are any pitfalls or obstacles or whatever, be resilient. You're the goat, right? We climb mountains. I'm a Capricorn as well. In case you don't know that, I'm Capricorn sun. We know how to get through stuff. This is nothing we need to know. We understand. We invented that shit. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, the point is that you can get through it. Be resilient. Just remember how resilient you are. At any point in time, in the moment it doesn't feel that way, tap back into that energy, because this is what you're all about. Okay, this is so innately Capricorn anyway. So now let's take a look. What do we want to do? We're just going to drill down. Spirit, I'm not going to drill down. I'm going to just do sort of a little bit of a deeper dive on the energy overall, and we'll just see what messages come through. Okay. Let's see what the old messages are. And then we'll grab you an advice card. Okay. What do we got? So the first card up, we have Snake. And this is around creation. We have Joan of Arc, which is the warrior of light. It says, I have a steel-like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. There's that resilience. And then we have New Moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. This is you. This is the Fool. This is you as you are going out on this journey, as you are starting this new thing, whatever it is you're trying to create through the month of February, right? Remember how strong you are. You have that strength and resilience. I think whatever this is isn't going to be easy. It's going to take effort. It's going to take work, but it's going to be worth it as long as you remember how powerful you are, right? How strong you are and how resilient you are. There's that confidence kicking in. And look, it's Leo, right? New moon in Leo, but Leo, so much of the sun, right? That's Leo. That's Leo. Leo is the sun. So your confidence is gonna get you through whatever you need to. At the end of the day, the sun is shining on you. So there you go. All right, we're gonna get you an advice card, and then we're gonna wrap it up, unless you want to come and see the extended, which you should. I don't know why I'm singing, because I can't sing. Guess I just feel compelled to. Just to you, Capricorn. Okay, so your advice card is 7 Deadly Sins. Humanity's destructive traits. Do not let anyone or anything steer you off your path. Resilience. Do not waver. No. Stand strong and stand true. Now remember this. So the card is 7 Deadly Sins. And the card of Capricorn's card is the devil. Okay, and I'm going to say this, and I know I hate that. We should be like the emperor, the sun, or something awesome like that. But anyway, point is, the devil is about distractions, okay? And because this card came up, I have a feeling there's going to be distractions that pop up to try and throw you off your path. Go over here, go over there. If you're like me, you see something new and shiny, don't do it. Stay on your path. Stay the course for now, right? At least get yourself into March. So if there is anything that pops up that tries to steer you off your path, no. Don't do it. Don't go there, Capricorn. So that is your advice card for the month. Now, we're going to leave it there. So please join me over on Patreon for the extended. But if you don't, and this is where we part, I am wishing you much love and light, health and wellness, peace and prosperity. Take care, Capricorn. Bye.